I thought I was safe until one drunken sentence shattered everything. Have you ever looked at someone you love and thought, there's no way he'd ever hurt me? That was me. For nearly 3 years, I was in what I believed was a strong, healthy relationship. We laughed together. We talked about everything from our fears to our dreams. And when I found out I was pregnant with our first child, I felt like life was finally lining up the way I always hoped it would, Dot. It felt safe. It felt real. It felt like home, but sometimes the cracks don't show until you're too far in to easily walk away. Let me take you back, Dot, in the early days of our relationship. I was transparent. I've been cheated on in the past, and not just once. The kind of betrayal that messes with your sense of worth, that leaves you second guessing every future relationship. So when I opened up to him about that pain, I made one thing clear. I will never survive that again. And he listened. He told me he understood, that he'd never cheated in his life. He said he valued honesty and emotional connection. We even made a pact. If something ever felt off between us, we'd talk about it. We promised to speak up before resentment or disconnection crept in. For a while, that's exactly what we did. We were each other's person, but slowly the dynamic shifted. Dot. It started with his phone. He got weirdly private with it, always turning it face down, answering texts in another room. At first, I thought I was being paranoid. I reminded myself that trust means not assuming the worst, that maybe he just wanted a little privacy and that was okay. Dot. But then one night he'd been drinking. He said something that ripped the floor out from under me. You wouldn't like what's on there. Just 7 words, but my heart heard everything it needed to. He might as well have screamed, I'm hiding something. Still, I didn't want to accuse him. I wanted to believe that we were stronger than that. I asked him calmly about it. He brushed it off, said I was reading too much into things, said I was emotional, but things didn't add up. The distance, the secrecy, the emotional withdrawal, the defensiveness. I tried to ignore it, tried to focus on my pregnancy, tried to protect the life I was growing and the dream we had painted together. But deep down, I knew. Eventually, the truth came out. I found the evidence, and it broke me. Dot. He hadn't cheated in person, but he had been emotionally and sexually involved with someone else online. Conversations, exchanges, intimacy meant. Only for me, he gave that away. I wanted to scream, not just because he betrayed me, but because I saw it coming. A year ago, my gut warned me, but I stayed. I believed the good parts. I hoped he'd prove me wrong. Now I'm just days away from giving birth, and I feel more alone than I've ever felt in my life. I want to walk away. I should walk away. But I don't have the financial support to do it on my own. I don't have family I can fall back on. My whole world, everything I built was with him. Dot. And now it's broken. He's since apologized. Says he regrets everything. Says he wants to be better for me, for the baby. He's more attentive now, checks in more, tries harder. but I can't tell if it's love or guilt, if it's real or temporary because when trust breaks, something inside you breaks too. And I don't know how to glue it back together, can people really change? Can a relationship recover from this, especially with a baby in the mix? I've read stories of couples who made it through, of women who left and never looked back, of others who stayed and found healing. But I don't know where I belong in that spectrum. I don't know which version of me I want to become. What I do know is that I'm tired of pretending I'm okay. Tired of feeling ashamed. Tired of hiding this pain behind pregnancy photos and baby shower smiles. So I'm asking, have you been here? Have you ever stood at this crossroads, angry, heartbroken, pregnant, and unsure whether to stay or go? If you've lived through this kind of betrayal, I want to hear from you. What helped you decide? What helped you heal? Please share your story in the comments. Whether you stayed, left, or are still figuring it out, your words could give someone like me the clarity and hope they're desperate for right now. Because right now, I need that more than anything. Drop your advice, stories, or support below. Let's be there for each other. And if you've ever found strength in the middle of heartbreak, please tell me how. Your voice might be exactly what someone else needs today.